All right, Dreamedia family, welcome back to another episode. My name is Zach, and today we are going to be unboxing the brand new Sonos Subwoofer, the Generation 4. I just finished unboxing the Sonos Arc Ultra, which is a level up in audio performance as well as better spatial audio and better voice control over the previous iteration. I can't wait to get the new sub out of the box and review the differences between the previous iteration and the new one. We're gonna get into all the details after the intro. Let's go! Welcome back, Dreamedia family. Before we get into this, keep in mind, we are an online store where you can purchase this product or you can reach out for a free consultation, which we strongly advise. You can pick our sales rep's brain, send them pictures of your room, do a video consultation, and they'll make the proper recommendations to fit your exact needs and budget. We're here for you, and we'd love the opportunity to earn your business. All right, guys, let's get this Arc Ultra out of the way. And let's bring in this up. All right. So we're double boxed here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Open her up and get to the internal box. The Sub 4. Guys, I gotta say, we sell the best of the best audio gear in the industry for high fidelity, high performance, home cinemas, 2-channel hi-fi. Like, check out these brands. We got the best of the best. But when it comes to bang for your buck, best UI experience, just good quality for the money, Sonos is hard to beat, and there's a reason I have so much Sonos throughout my entire home. It integrates in also with the rest of my URC control system. So first things first, check out the box, guys. Big props to Sonos for keeping it eco-friendly. Recycled box here. Keep in mind, we got colors, black and white available. And yeah, let's go ahead and get it open. I got a nice little pull tab here. And open it up. On top, we have an accessory box. Here. And not expecting to see a whole lot in here. Nice little get started guide, which is basically going to say to plug it in and check the app. And then you got a power cord here. Now I'm gonna flip the box over and we're gonna grab the subwoofer. All right, appears to be pretty much exactly the same form factor as the previous version. I actually have a Gen 3 sitting right over here as a filler sub for my whole house audio system. In this room that I'm in, I have a full-blown high-performance AMT tweeters, RBH sound system. As you can see, there's a sound bar up there, just a beast. 4 8-inch woofers across the front, 3 massive AMT tweeters, and then I got dual 12 on-wall subs flanking left and right there at the front of the room, as well as 6 in ceiling 8-inch with the AMT tweeters. But it wasn't enough. I'm an audiophile, guys. I like clean response throughout every inch of my home. So I got a couple more filler speakers here at the rear of the room for whenever we're blaring our vent hood. And then I got another sub right here for filler bass to combine with the on walls in the primary listening area. So these subs are wireless, they're plug and play, and they sound pretty decent for what they cost. I mean, best in class is how I'd explain it. All right, let's open it up. The Sub 4. Ooh, interesting. Nice matte black finish. Ooh, that's stealthy. Kind of yeah, okay. We'll have to do a side-by-side against the previous generation so you guys can see this finish. But wow, really sleek. Very clean. Let's pull it out so that you guys can see the full thing, and I'll get some nice B-roll shots on this puppy. This is the thing with Sonos, guys. It's compact, it's wireless, the UI is unbeatable. It just works. It's a wonderful product. These subs can be paired up with the Sonos Arc Ultra, which I just unboxed. You can actually pair 2 of these guys or the Gen 3s with the Arc Ultra. So keep that in mind. You can also pair them together with like stereo zones. So you got some Era 100s or some Era 300s and you want a little more oomph for a stereo configuration, add one of these puppies in. You want, like I explained over here, a little filler sub. I got in-ceiling speakers at the rear of the room, nice 8-inch woofers. They're doing pretty good, but I wanted just a little bit of filler bass because I have so much low end here at the front of the room. I just plug and play, connect it in over the app. When I'm playing my music in here, it turns on these in ceilings, pairs together the sub with it, and you can't even tell that it's 2 separate systems. Their app, which I'll have to do a whole video on, is just incredible and has a lot of features built in. Like you can easily bump your surround speakers, easily enhance your dialogue. You can go in and create nighttime listening modes. There's just like, you can go in and update this subwoofers. There's just so many incredible things that you can do with that app. Not to mention they have this room EQ that in my opinion is like best in class. It just uses the microphone on the bottom of your phone. You walk around and you tune the room and it kind of calibrates the system for you. I would say from a wireless audio standpoint, there's nobody that does it better than Sonos. So this is the sub. Let's get some cool B-roll shots of this puppy and really show it off. Next, let's talk about some of the key features of this subwoofer. Subwoofers in general are always a good idea, guys. It's gonna change your experience drastically. Yes, the brand new Sonos Arc Ultra is going to have better bass response than the previous iteration, but in any sound system, if you want a really cinematic experience, if you want to feel the bass, you gotta have a subwoofer. And this guy here features their dual force canceling drivers. So we got a woofer on this side of the cabinet and a woofer on this side of the cabinet. Maybe we can throw up a diagram so you guys can kind of see the way the technology works. You look down here on the bottom, all we have is just an Ethernet port, and then we have a power cable. Simple, simple, simple. We have one pairing button here. I would like to point out that this unit is Wi-Fi 6 ready, so it'll pop online nice and quick for you, paired together with all of your Sonos equipment. Another key feature is this unit does work with their Trueplay. So the Trueplay functionality is like their auto-calibration software, guys. It's a game changer. I mean, when it comes to wireless technologies, I don't think anybody does it better with their calibration software. Essentially, you just grab your phone, You hold it up, it takes the microphone on your phone, you kind of move around the room and wave it around, up, down, left, right, and it does some room correction. It's very impressive. Next, let me give you a little insight in some of the different ways that I'm utilizing Sonos subs throughout my home. Let's talk about my primary bedroom a little bit. Right now, I have the standard Sonos Arc. I'm going to be replacing it with the Sonos Arc Ultra, and I'll be doing comparisons side by side of the difference and trying to give you guys my honest feedback on if it's notable. The Sonos Arc Ultra does have increased or enhanced Dolby Atmos Ultra is what they're calling it, as well as their new Bass Max technology and increased voice control for multi-room voice control. So I am excited to replace that unit, get the new Ultra in there, and then I'm gonna do a side-by-side and give you my honest thoughts on the performance upgrade. But let's talk about the subwoofers. So in that room, I have two subwoofers, one on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side of my nightstands flanking the room, corner loaded, and they provide extremely good bass response for a wireless product. I mean, honestly, guys, if it weren't for Sonos and this easy to install product, I probably wouldn't have a full-blown Dolby Atmos system in my primary bedroom. Additionally, I have the Sonos Arc, I have those two subs, and then I have two Air 100s mounted in my wall. You may be wondering, how'd you get them in the wall, Zach? Well, we sell this specialty product. We're the exclusive distributor for it called Fruits and Associates. It's an in-wall enclosure. It's really more of an in-ceiling enclosure. In my room, I put it in the wall because I have 2x6 framing. If you do not have 2x6 walls, which I made a full installation video explaining how you can determine that, then you won't be able to put it in the wall, but it does work in the ceiling. I really like that product because say you can't get low voltage wiring in place for a pair of architectural speakers with a Sonos amp. You can throw those Air 100s at the rear of the room, get them off your nightstands, get them off your tabletops or in your kitchen, and get them recessed into the ceiling, still giving you the ability to either pair it together for whole house audio or use it like I'm using it in a full surround sound configuration. So in that room, I have to recap, I have the Arc, I have the two Air 100s, and then I have the two subwoofers, and it sounds phenomenal. And then recently, I even added in another Sonos amp and a pair of Focal 300 ICW8s in ceiling 8-inch Focal speakers with the flax woofers, and it sounds absolutely incredible. I mean, for a bedroom setup, I don't think you can get any better. And my builder did not pre-wire for any of that. If it were left up to my builder, all I'd have is those two focals in the ceiling, and that's it. So I'm very impressed and happy with how it turned out. In fact, most recently, I got rid of the Arc here in the formal living room and put in a insane RBH system, but I moved the second Arc that I had over to the guest room, and we have another subwoofer in that room. So pairing the subwoofer with the Arc is always the move. It makes it so much more cinematic and really increases the level of your experience. Now, let's talk about other applications. So yes, in a surround sound configuration or paired with the Arc, it's going to perform well. Another great application is stereo listening. So like in this room, I have it set up as a full surround system, but I also have a pair of stereo speakers here in the kitchen. I paired together one of the old Gen 3 subwoofers, or that may be the Gen 2 now, with the in-ceiling speakers, and it's like my filler bass. So I have two dual 12s at the front of the room that produce great bass for that listening area, but whenever you came back here, it was a little lacking. So you can really get pretty creative with these subwoofers because all it requires is a power outlet. You plug it in, it's gonna power up right over Wi-Fi 6, connect quick to the app, and then you can adjust your EQ in-app. That's another thing that I really love with Sonos, guys. I covered this briefly at the end of my Sonos Arc Ultra video, but their app experience is second to none. When you go in there, you can adjust like your, they have actually with the new one, a 3-part toggle for dialogue enhancement, whereas before it was just on and off. But you can go in and say you're having a hard time hearing the voices, you can bump up the dialogue so you can hear it better. Or say you can't hear your surround effects. In the app, you can go in and adjust your surround effects up or down dependent on the content that you're watching or your personal preference or the distance of those speakers in the room to your primary listening area. Same thing goes for the sub. Right through the app, you can just slide back and forth to adjust and tweak that sub just perfect to your liking after you're done with the tuning through their calibration software that's built into the application. The app has it all the music streaming services you could ever want, guys. Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. It really has everything. And the ability to group together multi-room zones. So you can take distributed audio zones like stereo zones, like your outside patio, or maybe your office, or your kitchen, and you can group it together with real surround sound systems like I have here in my formal, or up in the game room, movie room, ball pit room, as we call it. I have a full 5.4.6 Atmos system down there, and we got a 5.4.4 Atmos system down here, and I have a Sonos port on those zones so that you can't even tell the difference. In the app, you just select the room that you want, and we can play the audio throughout the entire home seamless. And same goes for the primary bedroom and the guest bedroom, where I have the arcs and the subs in the in walls. You group them together, you can have completely separate content playing in every single room, or you can group some rooms together and have other rooms doing separate tasks, or you can group every single room in the entire home together for a totally immersive experience. If you haven't experienced whole house audio before, it's something you're missing out on, guys. When you have a consistent level throughout the entire home, it is a game changer. I had some guests come over to the house the other day, and they were just like, where is the sound coming from? They're like, I literally feel like no matter where I walk in this house, the volume level, the dB output is consistent. And I'm like, smile. That like literally, that is what we do here at Dreamedia. That's what it's all about, is that consistent, nice, high quality volume to where you hear every single word that is said in the song, but it's not overtaking the people that are enjoying your home and you're trying to communicate with whenever you're entertaining. Well, guys, I hope me giving you a run through of my home as well as unboxing this beautiful new subwoofer from Sonos gave you some inspiration as to something you could do in your own home. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. If you would like to purchase this product or anything else home theater related, reach out today for your free video consultation. Dreamedia would love the opportunity to earn your business. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.